Hot news! Welcome to New Sky TV. Today's spotlight belongs to Guo Yuxin and Zhai Yiying. Who would have guessed that Guo Yuxin would surge to the top with a massive 10.59 million popularity score, leaving the competition in the dust and instantly becoming the talk of the internet? Meanwhile, the once celebrated Han Yutong unexpectedly slipped to 8th place, while Zhai Yiying held firm in the top 3. The competitive landscape has shifted dramatically. Even more intriguing is the question, in an era where AI-generated short dramas are challenging live-action actors, how much does traffic, online popularity, actually reflect real talent? How has Guo Yuxin managed to keep breaking through? Is it the work itself, the character, or a massive surge in audience recognition? This reshuffling of the short drama market may have only just begun. What truly matters isn't just that Guo Yuxin hit 10.59 million inches popularity, but how she turned a short drama, the kind ordinary viewers might otherwise overlook, into a viral hit that everyone is clamoring to watch. Looking at the rankings you provided, the gaps between 2nd and 10th place aren't actually that wide. Guo Yuken at 6.59 million, Zhai Yiying at 6.37 million, and Han Yutong at 5.40 million, suggesting that this sector remains a fiercely competitive, neck-and-neck race. In other words, the competition is no longer just about who produces the most content, but about who can, at a critical moment, ignite a perfect storm of the work, the character, viral reach, and audience emotion. Perhaps Guo Yuxin's greatest achievement here isn't simply the 10.59 million figure, but the fact that Zhai Good Rain knows the season, managed to break out of its niche and reach a mainstream audience. From its launch on August 14 to a rapid climb in views and eventually surpassing the 1 billion mark, does this sustained momentum imply that viewers aren't just watching one episode and leaving, but are actively discussing, sharing, and eagerly awaiting the next installment? For the average viewer, this is actually quite easy to understand. If a drama is merely decent, people might just scroll past after watching, but if the character's fate stirs your emotions and the plot keeps you in suspense, you simply can't help but click on the next episode. Right? This explains why Han Yutong's drop from the top spot to 8th place doesn't necessarily mean she has suddenly lost her touch. Instead, it likely signals that the short drama market has shifted from an era where high output guaranteed a win to one where only viral hits can create a real gap. Over the past year, actors could maintain visibility by releasing a steady stream of projects. However, as an increasing number of short dramas vie for user attention, can simply increasing one's output guarantee the top spot? Han Yutong's popularity, clocking in at 5.4 million, remains remarkably high. Perhaps the real issue isn't that she has slipped, but rather that others are rising at an astonishing pace. While the distinction between these two perspectives seems minor, the underlying industry dynamics are vastly different. Consider Zhai Yiying. Her consistent presence in the top 3 suggests that an alternative path to success is becoming increasingly clear as a strategy involving a diverse portfolio of projects, experimentation across genres, collaborations with various male leads, and a continuous relay of new releases becoming the key to maintaining popularity for short drama actors. If an actor can consistently create memorable characters while maintaining steady visibility, can she transform a single viral hit into a long-term competitive advantage? And is this precisely the challenge facing Guo Yuxin next? After all, the hardest part of holding the top spot isn't maintaining the ranking itself, but living up to the audience's expectations for the next project. Even more concerning is the emergence of AI-generated short dramas. Will this subject human actors to even fiercer competition? If AI can rapidly generate visuals, characters, and storylines, what is it that makes human actors truly irreplaceable? I believe the answer lies not in a beautiful face or mere traffic, but in an actor's ability to forge an emotional connection through authentic performance. Audiences may embrace the novelty of AI, but when a character evokes genuine sympathy, anger, or inspiration, or fosters a sense of immersion, doesn't the value of the human actor become even more pronounced? In my view, Guo Yuxin's rise to the top isn't just a shift in rankings, it's a signal from the industry to all actors. Will future competition hinge not on who produces the most content, but on who can consistently deliver viral hits that leave a lasting impression on the audience? So, the question remains, does Guo Yuxin's figure of 10.59 million represent a new peak, or the starting point of an era of even fiercer competition? Can Han Yutong fight her way back into the top 3 with her next project, and can Zhai Yiying leverage a string of consecutive releases to further extend her lead? But if we zoom out a bit, we might find that the real shift in this battle for the top spot isn't just about who claims the #1 position, but rather how audiences are rapidly changing their preferences for actors. In the past, an actor could ride the wave of a hit series for a long time. Today, however, the key to an actor's longevity is whether their subsequent work can sustain the momentum generated by a breakout hit. This is precisely what makes Guo Yuxin an interesting case study right now. She possesses the ingredients for success: hit shows, a back catalog, popular on-screen pairings, and a loyal fan base. But whether these assets translate into long-term dominance depends on whether her next appearance can once again strike a chord with the audience. Furthermore, could the rapid expansion of AI actually make actors with genuine acting talent even more valuable? If storylines can one day be mass-produced, will audiences eventually grow weary of cookie-cutter faces and formulaic plots? When that time comes, might the authentic emotion conveyed through a single tear, a line of dialogue, or a glance become the ultimate moat protecting human actors? That is why I prefer to view Guo Yuxin's rise to the top as a signal rather than a final destination. The short drama industry is shifting its focus from quantity to emotional resonance, from chasing traffic to creating memorable impressions, and from merely seeking view counts to competing for the reasons that make audiences truly want to stay. So, who will trigger the next major shake-up? Will Guo Yuxin hold her ground at #1? Will Han Yutong stage a powerful comeback, or will Zhai Yiying pull off a genuine turnaround with a new project? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.